pray for, every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
That's good for footy, everyone. Put your hands together. Hey. Welcome along tonight to the Caulfield RSL for the Demons Night. Are you pumped? Good to have you all along. It's really wonderful to have you here. We're going to have a real lot of fun with the boys. We want you guys to get involved. If you want to win prizes, it's the only way you can, is to get involved. So I'm going to introduce the boys and we'll kick it off and we'll get into some fun. You all ready for that? Yeah! All right, here we go. Our first panellist was born on the 26th of March 1991. He debuted in 2009. He was the number one draft pick of 2008. He's played 138 games and kicked a total of 122 goals. And he wears the number 4 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Jack Watts.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of
the team we love, the team we love, yes.
love.
Welcome to the stage, Jack Watts. So good to have you back, mate. How you been?
Yeah, great to be back. I've
Yeah.
been good.
Yeah.
A little bit up and down, as you all know, but yeah, came good at the right time. So
Friggin' media, who needs them, mate? Seriously. I could do without it. I'm just pleased to see you here. We'll have fun with him tonight. Don't worry about that. Our second panellist, he was born on the 4th of January in 1996. He debuted in 2016. He's played 18 games and kicked a total of 14 goals, and he wears number 5 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Christian Petraga.
It's a grand old
Hello,
flag,
Christian.
it's a
Cheers, mate.
high-flying flag. It's the emblem
Squeeze on in.
for me and for you.
How's this?
It's the emblem
Hey,
of
2 good-looking roosters than me.
love.
Not bad.
Of the red
Very
and
nice.
the blue.
Yeah, you can sing it loud if you want. Get into it.
Beats true for the red and the blue.
It's all right, you sang it
And
last
we
week, I
sing
get it.
this song
That's all right, let's not overdo it. Christian, welcome to the show. First time having you here.
Thanks for having me. It's first time, so
Yeah, let's see how this
good
all
to have
goes.
some fun.
No, you'll have some fun, mate. I'm sure of it all. The last time we had you on, we talked about stats and we were thinking about all these hoodoos that you've broken, and you did it again.
yeah, well, it was a big one on the weekend, wasn't
How
it?
wasn't it?
You know, 10 years?
14.
11 years.
11 years. 11 years since that, but it was 26 times that you haven't won at Etihad, and was it 14 against St Kilda?
Yeah, so
How's that? So the records are still being broken and rewritten.
Yeah.
That's always got to be good for the club.
absolutely.
And that's always
absolutely.
good for
I think,
footy.
You know, it's not great that we've got these records to break, but you know, it's good to start knocking them off now. And you know, going forward, hopefully we won't have any of these. We'll have, you know, the other way, 14 on the trot.
For sure, for sure. And how's everyone settling in at the club? How's Jordan going? And not only how he gelling, but how's everybody else? I've been down to training a couple of times and stood on the boundary line and said, man, that's intense. You guys have been going for it and sweating up a storm.
Well, I'm too old these days. All these young kids coming through. Might be better for Christian to talk about it. How's the boys going?
No, you reel me into that question. No, it's good at the moment. I'm loving the culture at the club, and I've probably come in at the right time, to be honest, as a young kid. And I feel sorry for Watts and a few others when they got drafted. But yeah, look, the culture at the club at the moment is amazing, and you know, we're training at such a high intensity and a real purpose, and it's really player driven as well, which is the best thing about it.
Absolutely.
And that's what Simon Goodwood wants as well.
Jordan Lewis is a funny one though. You think he's, you know, old and he's won 4 flags and you think he should be serious. Yeah. He's like this bloke. He's like a little kid.
Really? Yeah.
ADHD. Always, you know, energetic. Needs a coffee in his hand.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've actually
known
known
5 coffees a day. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I've known that about him, but I think it's really invigorated him. Yeah. It's invigorated not just his personality, because that's starting to shine through again. And I think he got lost in it with just that 4 premierships. How boring would that be, winning 4 premierships? Jesus. Got to feel sorry for him, don't you? I remember a question we asked one night, and it was like, what would it be like winning a premiership? And Jordan Ruffhead's answer was like normal. And I went, well, you know, if you get that, good on you. But the point being from all of that is that he probably did become a little bit mundane with it all and needed to refreshen and revitalise. And I think that's happened at Melbourne. Because you guys, as I said, not just the intensity, but we've had a pretty warm summer. And it was, you know, skin fold test must have come down increasing over that period of time, because you always seemed pretty intense on the track, and it's now paying off, or, you know, round 1 at least. Yeah. But looking good. Yeah,
it was a pretty tough pre-season, that's for sure. You know, Goody came in, wanted to make his stamp, and you know, he's certainly done that. And the boys have trained really hard, and you know, we're very ready for the year. So
Good on you, mate.
good start, and
Yeah.
away we go.
Well, we wish you all the best. Let's get on with the show, guys, because we want to find out a little bit about you. And most of the fans, especially the nuts that are down there filming right now, know all the questions I'm probably going to ask you. But in saying that, just for the benefit of the ones that don't, we've got a segment that we like to get everybody formally introduced to, and it's called What About Me? Any song that comes up, you want to sing it, you feel free. So I'm going to start with you, if you don't mind, Christian, being that you're the new kid on the block at That's Good for Footy panel show. And Watsy, you could probably answer any of the questions because you've heard them all before. No, you haven't. So the first question I wanted to ask you, when you were growing up, who did you barrack for?
I was a Collingwood supporter.
Collingwood supporter? All right.
I'll accept
that's it.
that. I'll cop that. Yeah.
That's okay. Get your booze out of the way now.
Not anymore though.
No, that's all right. Who is?
You'd hope not.
Yeah, geez, don't you? Well, I'll keep an eye on that game when it comes around. Who is or who was your favourite player, past or present?
My favourite player was Alan Didak growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
He had a European background, so
Yep.
Dad got me heavily invested into him. And,
Yeah.
and
That's all
Scott Pendlebury as well was pretty good. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, well, there's two good names right there. Is there a nickname that you would be that you have that we wouldn't be aware of?
Oh, aware of? No.
So one around the club that only gets shared at the club, and you want to keep it at
Track.
the club?
He
or-
just gets
Just
tracked.
track.
Track.
Just track.
Yeah.
Okay,
Track.
that's good.
Track.
How would others describe your dress sense?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I've had a girlfriend for 4 years, so she dresses me more than I dress myself, to be honest. So
All right, that's
she's,
good.
She's up
And
for
she
the fashion.
undresses him.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
you could say that.
It's a family show. What would your partner say is your worst habit?
Oh.
Jeez, you've got to worry when you can't come up with one, don't you?
I don't know.
No?
I like to play PlayStation.
Okay, well, that'll do. That's all
she
right.
wants
That can be a
attention,
bad
but I
habit.
want to play PlayStation. Yeah.
That's all right. What would your partner say is your best feature?
Oh, my quads.
Look at the Adonis. Look
My
at
quads.
him.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, maybe.
No, I wouldn't have a clue.
Someone just say eyes. No, no one did say eyes.
Oh, they're blue, aren't they?
Ironing. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you can't or won't eat?
I don't like corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. Okay.
Yeah.
When you have time to yourself, what are you doing? Love doing nothing more than?
I don't know.
Dogs.
PlayStation?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs at home. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Going for a walk with them?
Go for a walk with them. Go
Sounds
for a
good.
play.
Yep.
Took our dogs down for a walk just before we came here, actually.
Oh, right. Oh,
Beautiful,
perfect.
Beautiful park.
Really
Yeah, nice. The most inspirational thing you ever heard was?
Far out.
Jeez,
Oh, Jesus, I'm not sure, mate.
No?
You can quote about just about every single
I
movie
can quote a
ever
lot of
made.
movies.
So
Yeah? Give us a quote from a movie.
What movie do you
put it
want?
on the
No,
screen.
your call. Anything you've heard.
Step Brothers. Oh. Don't get me started on that.
What's that Billy Madison one?
I'm a pretty
That
big.
is-
I love Will Ferrell, so
Okay.
anything to do with Will Ferrell and Ben Stiller and
Yep. All right. Well, we'll
Yeah.
go with that then.
Yep.
What's your favourite movie?
Dodgeball.
Yep, Dodgeball. All right. Your favourite footy memory is or was?
Getting drafted.
Beautiful. I remember that. Do you have any phobias?
Heights.
Heights? Yeah. Do you know last week Liam Pick and I said, do you have any phobias? And he said, yeah, heights. And I said, ice? Why would you be scared of ice? Ooh, get your ears checked, Damo. When you were growing up, what did you want to do?
Play basketball.
Play basketball. All right.
Just like what here?
Yeah, yeah. And Scotty Pendlebury. Are you superstitious?
Yes.
Yeah?
Same food before the game. Same jocks. Same food before the game as well.
Okay.
So.
Oh, good. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Does that involve the banner? Do you touch the banner? Do you?
Nah.
No. Okay.
We don't even get through it anymore.
Yeah.
We just go
I
over it
got
now.
coat
these
hanging
days.
like early on, so I just go last and let everyone go
that's
through
it.
it.
Yeah. What's the romantic thing you've ever done?
Oh, he's a romantic, so this
Here we go then, ladies. Tune up.
I like to call myself a pretty good cook, so I cooked up a nice seafood dish for the dal the other week.
Oh, lovely.
Nice couple of oysters and
Yeah.
sat outside though. Wasn't really romantic.
Yeah.
Put a bit of
That's nice.
candle on and
Yeah. Oh, good. Nice streak. Very good. Can you remember what your first kiss was like?
yeah, it was in the Chadston movies. Chadstone Cinemas.
Yeah.
We watched 500 Days of Summer, the movie.
Oh, all right.
Can't believe I can remember that.
How was it?
It's not
Did it-
bad. Excellent.
Any tongue?
Terrible
or-
movie. I don't even know what
Was there any tongue?
Charlotte that was.
Okay. All right. Now we're on that. Can you remember your first goal in the AFL against who and where?
Yeah, it was against my first goal. Just say?
Yeah, first goal.
Against Gold Coast, up in Gold Coast. Fourth quarter, junk time. We're up by 75 points. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Well done.
I celebrated way too hard though.
All right. Christian, the number one song on the day that you were born was this. That was Coolio's Gangster's Paradise, and that came out in January 1996.
You made my year. That's unbelievable. I'm that happy with that.
Yeah, good. That's Christian Petrarca, and what about me? Put your hands together for him. Well done, mate. Thanks for sharing. That's just a little bit of an icebreaker. Jack Watts, over to you, my friend. Here we go. When you were growing up, who did you barrack for?
Sydney.
Sydney. Who is or who was your favourite player, past or present?
Would have been probably Paul Kelly and then Robert Harvey, I think.
Okay, yep. Is there a nickname that you go by that we wouldn't be aware of?
Killer.
Yeah.
Killer? Yeah?
Killer or the Wop. Either one.
All right, we're not going to go into that. How would others describe your dress sense?
Dress sense? No, I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm pretty good, yeah. Probably pretty poor early on, and then, you sort of...
You've found your groove now.
Yeah, you find your groove.
Good on you, mate. How's the shorts going?
Shorts are going really well, actually.
Excellent,
Yeah, had a
excellent.
little photo shoot today, actually,
Yeah.
so keep
Give
your
him a
eyes
plug.
peeled.
Give him a plug.
Yeah, squash.
Yeah, there you
actually,
go.
I'm sure a lot of you guys have
Yeah,
already
we should-
been on the website, but going very well.
Good. Well done. What would your partner say is your worst habit?
Thank God I don't have a partner. Worst habit would be maybe too clean.
Bad habit.
I'm
No,
locking
no,
next to
not
him.
bad.
I'm
Yeah.
locking next to him. It's
Eh?
perfect.
He's a...
It's crystal clean every time you go in there.
Well, I'm guilty of that too. Ask my wife; she'll tell you all about that. Is there anything you can't or won't eat?
Not really.
No.
I don't
Just
drink
about to Throw
coffee.
anything down?
I don't drink coffee.
No, neither do I.
No.
Never tried it myself.
No, just...
No.
Yeah, I can eat chili.
Yeah,
Not...
I love chili. When you have time to yourself, what do you love doing? Nothing more than. And I'm not laughing at that question. I'm laughing at chili.
Well, love playing golf, but actually just today I got a piano delivered into my room. So if there's any
Wow.
pianists out there that want to give some lessons, I'm all ears.
And those people with hearing problems, that was pianist. All right? So, well, that's good. Pianist. Dane Swan doesn't mind playing a little bit of the piano, likes twinkling the ivories.
Really?
Yeah, strange to say. What's the most inspirational thing you've ever heard?
I've got no idea. I used to love that speech. What was it? Like Peace Within Inches or something? You know, that Al Pacino.
Any given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday
Oh,
speech.
yeah.
Al
That was-
Pacino.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was awesome.
cool. So your favourite movie while we're on that?
Interstellar.
Interstellar, yeah, all right. Your favourite footy memory is? Or was?
Gold Coast, you reckon? Oh, yeah. No, that
Harry, you know it's his answer, not yours. You'll have your chance, mate. We'll ask you some questions later.
No, lucky enough to win a few grand finals when I was in juniors, so that was... I wouldn't mind recreating that on the big stage.
Okay, yeah, good. Do you have any phobias?
No. Oh, spiders, maybe.
Spiders, yeah.
What's that?
okay.
Arachnophobia?
Arachnophobia, yep. When you were growing up, what did you want to do?
I wanted to be an architect, actually.
An architect.
Architect.
Wow, like George Costanza.
Yeah, love sort of designing things, so...
Yeah, right, okay.
Didn't quite work out.
When you were growing up, what did you want to do? Oh, architect. You just said that. Jesus. If you hadn't laughed, I would have read it twice. Are you superstitious?
No.
No. Okay. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done, Jack? What's?
Yeah, look, I'm probably a little bit the same. I once, for Valentine's Day, got up at about probably 4:30 in the morning. My girlfriend at the time was living just around the corner, and I went with like big pieces of chalk and just wrote messages for her on the road all the way down to our little place on the beach. And had a little envelope on our little chair that we used to sit at, and little rose. Yeah, it was
Oh my God, that's very touching. Anyone out there
I was
crying
probably
at the moment?
maybe
Need some tissues?
16.
It's freaking
16,
beautiful.
17, yes.
Aw.
Maybe went a bit too hard too early. Now I'm single for the last year.
No, don't worry. They don't know what they're missing out on, mate. What was your first kiss like?
No, it was very good on my 12th birthday.
12th birthday for those paying at home.
12th birthday, went round, a girl at school, she was, my crush. She'd given me, for my birthday, like $20 or something in this envelope, because I used to buy her things at school and, try and schmooze her, and she's given me $20 back, so I went back, took it back to her, gave her $20 back, and then got a nice birthday kiss, so it's pretty good.
Sandy, your heart's melting over there, I can see it. Can you remember your first go on the AFL against who and where?
I think it was, I can't remember exactly. No, I didn't kick one though. Essendon, Collingwood? Essendon. I think it was Essendon, second game.
Yeah.
We got pumped by 80 points.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Liam Jarrah's first game, actually.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. All right, sweet. Jack Watts, the number one song on the day you were born was this. Yeah. Very apt. Very apt.
Happy with that.
Because you've been on the show a couple of times, I actually searched for them from different areas. So it might come from the UK or it might come from Australia, and obviously this one come from Australia. That was March 1991. Guys, put your hands together for Jack Watts. That was fantastic. We always love it. The boys always give a little bit of themselves, and it just gives you an opportunity to get a little bit warm and welcoming with them, a bit like an old man climbing into a warm bath. But we're going to get on with what we're here to do. It is a footy panel show. We're going to get a couple of questions from the floor because we've got the lovely Sandy out there, and she's going to take some questions and we'll direct them straight through to the boys. Who have we got, Sandy?
Oh.
You going to introduce us, Sandy?
Thanks, Sandy. Anne-Marie, now, if you get reported like the gorgeous Bernie Vince did on the weekend, do you get reprimanded by the club or fined or anything like that?
What does reprimand mean? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Do they
They
scold?
don't encourage it, obviously, but, the funny ones are sort of when, like, Nathan Jones goes and gets in a big wrestle and gets thrown to the ground, starts a big melee and gets, $5,000 worth of fines. And then he says, one in, all in. I think we should all, I was flying the flag for my teammates, so you should all pay for me. So then we all have to put in, but...
10 players, $500 each.
Yeah, exactly. We do split melees and stuff, yeah, but that's just He doesn't get in trouble. But he'd get a talking to and just say, come on up.
Bit of a stern warning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you for that. Who you got there, Sam?
This is Jack.
Go, Jack.
fellas.
Hello, Jack.
You were both good basketballers. Any regrets you chose footy?
Any regrets?
Any regrets?
No, not at all, to be honest. I had to make what age did you have to make your decision? 16?
17.
Yeah, probably similar ages. And basketball gets serious quite early, so... and we probably both didn't want to go to college. We probably both had offers, but... you'd rather start your professional career at 18 years old, and rather than when you finish the college career, you're already 23, 24 years old, so...
No regrets, but it is interesting sort of just wondering,
Bit of a sliding doors moment, Jack.
Yeah. You sort of look back and, like, a lot of our friends have
you
gone
see
on
guys
to...
who are over there now, like who you versed, and you think, well, if they're doing that well... and
they're playing college and then playing NBA. Like Matthew Dellavedova, I played against him growing up. He's won, championships, signed a $48 million deal over 4 years.
Yeah, wow.
Very cool.
Amazing. Thanks for that, Jack.
What's your
And we got
question?
Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Hello, Harry.
Okay, so you guys are on here tonight. Max Gawn's on AFL 360 and Bernie Vince is on the Footy Show.
We're taking over, aren't we?
Any more of our players on any other football shows that we don't know about?
You probably know more than us, Harry, I reckon.
And even if there were, we wouldn't be talking about them because we're here.
Yeah, that is true.
That's it. Thank you. Is that it, Sandal? Or we got one more? No, that's it? No? We've got this lady. Just grab this lady here with the glasses, Sand. We'll get one there.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
This is for Jack. I heard it, I don't know what it was on the radio, I read it on Facebook, so it's probably bullshit.
Can't always believe the radio,
yes.
that's for
Nathan Fyfe, if he's not happy at the end of the year, there's talk he's interested in Melbourne, other than there's a rift between you and him. Is that true?
We got Clayton Oliver. So.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that is a good one. Geez, I've never met Nath Fyfe. I've never spoken to Nat Fyfe, and I've got no issues or, I think he's a very good-looking fella.
He's a rooster.
Plays pretty good footy. So, if it was out of me or him at the D's, I think I'd be shipped off pretty quickly. So, I wouldn't have any issues with Nat coming across. Yeah.
I gathered from your response, it's just some of these rumours, and they are. They asked. I went on the Neil Mitchell program, and they were asking, give a bit of a critique on the Footy Show, and in all seriousness, it's just about innuendo. And as much bullshit as they can put out into market to sell papers in order to get people talking. And that's basically the primary focus of it. And it just must give you guys, and I'm sorry, but it give me the shits. It must seriously give you.
That one's actually just quite funny because I've actually had nothing to do with him in my whole life. But sometimes they're on the money.
Thank you, boys. So thanks for participating, and thanks for you guys for having a bit of a shot at that. So we're going to move on to what we're actually here to talk about. We've got round 2 of the football. So let's intro that, Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to talk about the games that are on this weekend. We're not going to muck around too much with going too much into great detail, and you'll gather that as we move along. But we do have to give them a little bit of kudos. We're going to talk about Thursday night's game. It's March 30. It's at the MCG tomorrow night. It's Richmond versus Collingwood. Let's hear the Richmond song.
Away from Tigerland.
And that'll do with it. Actually, Sam, can we hear the real Richmond song? Have you got that?
We finished 9th again. The Richmond Tigers finished 9th again.
Have you heard this, Christian?
In any season you will see it is our fate to miss out on the 8. We win a few, then lose a lot, and then it is too late.
All right,
We
that'll
just
do
went
it.
down
We've
the
got a Richmond
drain.
show coming up soon, and I won't get anyone along to it if I keep playing that. But they're up against the Pies. Let's hear the Collingwood song. Thank you very much, Sam. Boys, Richmond versus Collingwood. We won't go into too much detail because, one, most people here don't care. But we will give a little bit of kudos to it because I want your tips, but I also just want to get a little bit of an understanding. Richmond obviously played against Carlton. I don't think they came out with too much to prove, but they obviously did win. And Collingwood came up against, the Western Bulldogs, who probably were out to make a bit of a point after winning the flag last year. What are your thoughts on this game, tips-wise? And we can go from there.
I sort of think, I was watching the game last Thursday and commentators are saying Richmond are, once again, come top 4. They're on fire. They've had a big, pre-season, all the rest of it. But I think, round 1, it's pretty early to tell. And, Carlton, we're obviously playing them this week. So I think Collingwood will win. Yeah,
Okay.
That's my feeling. But...
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to pick this year, I reckon. Early in the year, at least.
For
There's
sure.
a lot of upsets last week. So.
Nice to see Richmond third on the ladder, though. That's a good start. What are your thoughts, Christian?
Yeah, I'm probably similar with Jack. I reckon Collingwood will win. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought they were pretty good against Doggies, and especially in that second quarter, they came back
Yeah.
a fair bit. So they got a great midfield. So
It's interesting. I really feel sorry for Jamie Elliott. Obviously, he's been out all of last year with his back, and now he comes back and he's done an ankle. And I think he's, still maybe 2 weeks away. Before he's back. So that's a bit of a shame. We're moving right along. Friday the 31st of March, it's Western Bulldogs versus Sydney. Let's hear the Bulldogs. And that'll do with that. We'll go straight over to Sydney.
Cheer, cheer the red and the white.
Thank you very much, Sam. That game's at Etihad Stadium, 7:50pm on Friday night. What are your thoughts here, boys? Western Bulldogs versus Sydney.
I was about to say Sydney, and then I heard Etihad Stadium, and I thought... I think Sydney will obviously be pretty fired up after last week. They absolutely copped it.
Do you reckon that was a bit of a shock to them?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. I mean, Port Adelaide, people were probably going in saying that they're going to have a really tough year, Port Adelaide. They're struggling a bit. But I think...
And Koshy comes out and makes the big, bold statement,
Yeah, well,
sorry to interject.
I just think that it's so even this year. Like, the competition will be so close. So every night you got to come with your A game. And I think Sydney didn't do that last week. I think they'll definitely do it this week.
Yep.
Doggies are bloody good at Etihad, so I'll go Sydney.
Wow. Okay. Grand final rematch. What do you think, Christian?
I reckon doggies, to be honest.
Yep.
Hear what happened to Dane Rampy over the
tripped
broken
over-
arm, tripped over a chain or something.
And he
broke
was
his
only
arm.
like 100 metres or so across the road from the
They were
ground.
just doing their old flush run. Flush runs when you, after the game, you just go for a stroll and get all the lactic out of you.
Are
And
we sure it's not the old Jordan De Goey sort of
Yeah.
story? Or?
maybe it's the other way
Tripped
around.
over a-
Yeah.
Tripped over his dog.
I reckon doggies will get up. Yeah, at
Yeah.
Etihad. They're too good at Etihad.
Yeah, okay, good. Sunday, April the 1st, we're going to go to the MCG again, 1:45 p.m. It's Hawthorn versus Adelaide. Let's hear the Hawks.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn.
And that'll do with that. Let's go to the Adelaide Crows.
We're the pride of South Australia. We're the mighty.
And that'll do there. Thank you, Sam. Adelaide, what a brilliant game of football they played. They looked a dominant force last week. Andy Betts come back. You know, they were rock and roll. Hawthorn not so convincing in their approach or maybe even their ball skills. I think that was just, I don't know. I don't even want to go there with that. But I think they're going to come back with a bit of a vengeance. Adelaide got to travel over here to the G. Thoughts?
Adelaide, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah, I reckon Adelaide.
I think it'll be a really good game. I think it'll be, you look at Hawthorn lost to Essendon, Adelaide smashed GWS. You say Adelaide should win easy, but I think they're getting Tex back as well, are they? And a few others. So, your sort of head says Adelaide, but I think it'll be Hawks are a pretty proud club, and I think they'll come out firing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Hawthorn win.
Yep.
But I'll say Adelaide.
Okay, and you were there too, Christian? Along those lines, yep. Okay, Spotless Stadium, 4:35, Saturday afternoon. It's GWS versus the Gold Coast. Go to GWS, Sam. Were you dancing to that? Do you like that song? Is that a bit of a groovy song? If I put you on the spot now, you're like, oh, get away from me. Get away from me. Let's go straight to the Gold Coast, Sam. And that'll do there. Thank you very much, Sam. GWS versus Gold Coast. I reckon GWS were the ones who got the big kick up the bum last weekend and went, whoa, we're back into the big league now. Up against Gold Coast, they didn't, I think they got a bit of a shock coming up against Brisbane too, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I think they've both got a point to prove. Interesting. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think GWS gets the win there.
Almost put your life on GWS on this one.
Okay.
They're they're going to be very hard to beat. And after last week, I think I heard something like that. They were the lowest tackling team or something for the week, and they just didn't even want to play. So, I think they'll come out firing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Okay,
weird
cool.
game, Gold Coast versus Brisbane, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a weird game. 50
Yeah.
points up, Brisbane were, then came back.
And then came back in the
yeah.
third. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to the Gabba, 6:25 p.m. Twilight seems to be the buzzword around town at the moment, that word twilight. This one's at the Gabba, 6:25 p.m. It's Brisbane versus Essendon. Let's hear Brisbane.
We are the pride of Brisbane town.
And that'll do there. Thank you very much. Against the Bombers. Thank you very much, Sam. The boys, I mean, it was bloody heartwarming, wasn't it? I don't mean any disrespect to anybody here. I know this is a Melbourne night, but to see those boys come out into the field after what they've been through, people like Joe Watson and Dyson Heppel, and to see Dyson, pulling Brendan Goddard back in the line, it's like, mate, pull your head in. I'm kicking the goal. It's cool. I thought that was fantastic. He showed real leadership. And I hope Essendon go up there and give it to Brisbane. What do you guys think?
I'm the same, yeah.
Yep.
Pretty awesome just watching them enjoy their footy again. And, as players, it's so hard looking, you got mates over there and, we would have done the same thing if we were in their situation. You got no, say over it, or you sort of just trust the club. And, we got Melky and Hibbo with us now, and they've been through such a tough time. To see them back and playing footy and winning last week, it was just awesome. So
Absolutely.
hopefully they do it again.
Can I just say, just before you give your tip, Christian, normally at the end of a game, it's been a gut-wrenching period of time, whether it's been emotional or physical, and at the end of it, you're either jumping for joy. You could just see it when they both showed Joe Watson and Dyson Heppel, and they both went, oh. It was not like it was massive jubilation and running around high-fiving and jumping all over and stacks on the mill.
A sense of relief.
You could see that, and it was bloody awesome to watch. So I'm really happy for him. But your tip?
Yeah, I think Essendon as well. Yeah.
I suppose after everything I've said, you might feel intimidated not to. Sorry about that. Let's head over to the West Coast. It's Domain Stadium, 4:40 p.m. It's West Coast versus St Kilda. Let's hear West Coast.
West Coast Eagles.
There, thank you, Sam. And the Saints.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
That'll do. Thank you, Sam. West Coast versus Saints. West Coast came out, gave North Melbourne a bit of a shellacking, said we mean business. St Kilda, unfortunate, went down. No, it wasn't. It was bloody good they went down. They got beat by the D's. So what do you guys think, your first-hand experience of playing St Kilda? Where do you reckon they'll go against West Coast?
No, I think that Rui's out, and now they've said that Armitage is out as well. I think that West Coast will get up there. We versed them JLT game 3 up there, and they just know how to use their deck really well, and they use the ground quite well, and they spread us out quite well, and I think West Coast will be too good up there.
Yep, understood. Yeah, very quick. Yep, understood. All right, Sunday, April the 2nd, Etihad Stadium, 1:10 p.m. It's Geelong versus North. Let's go to Geelong.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all.
Well done. Thank you, Geelong. Over to North Melbourne. Thank you, Sam. We'll stop that there. That one goes for a week. Sunday, April the 2nd, Geelong versus North Melbourne. Geelong, they won. They beat Freo. I don't know really how convincing it was. North Melbourne, obviously they lost to West Coast, so let's just go with tips, boys.
I think this will be interesting. I think North Melbourne played Etihad pretty well, and they came up against West Coast last week, and they got done, but I think Waite missed.
1-7.
Yeah, and they were sort of in the game, and they just missed a lot of opportunities. So Geelong are obviously on fire, I think, and they'll have a really good year. So I'd tip Geelong, but I think it'll be pretty close.
Okay, good call. Christian, same?
Geelong,
okay.
yeah.
Our second last game, we're going to go to Adelaide Oval at 4:10 p.m. This is Port Adelaide versus Fremantle. Port Adelaide.
We've got the power to win, power to roll, come on.
Thank you, Sam. And then the Freo song. I'm going to stop that because if we leave that on too long, most people start to yawn and fall asleep. So we'll get rid of that really quickly. Port Adelaide versus Freo. Port Adelaide, obviously, they did beat Sydney. Freo lost to Geelong. Adelaide Oval, though. Port Adelaide, what would you boys be saying?
I'm going to go Freo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Both of you suggest Freo at Adelaide Oval.
Big Sandland's back. Fife, our mate Fife, my mate. I think they'll be too good.
Beauty. All right. And feelings the same for you, Christian?
Yeah, I reckon. I'm just not convinced on Port yet.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the game we're all here to talk about. We're going to go a little bit in depth with it. This game is proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. That's their sign right behind us. Now let's get the big picture on this game. It's now Melbourne versus Carlton. Let's hear Carlton.
We are the Navy.
No, thank you very much. There's everyone in the crowd. Let's go straight to this song.
It's a grand old flag. It's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you.
That's the spirit.
It's the emblem of the team we love. The emblem, the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue. And we sing this song to you.
What do we sing?
Oh!
All acquaintance people, keep your eye on the red and the blue.
Yeah! Well done.
Can't sing it too hard tonight. We need to wait for Sunday, don't we?
Exactly. MCG.
Save ourselves a little bit for Sunday.
Spot on. MCG, 3:20 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. It's like a good classic game of Melbourne football, if you know what I mean. It's like 3:20 p.m. MCG. Bring it on. Boys, how are you going to win it? Where are you going to win it? What are you going to win it by?
I think, what we've been doing really well over the JLT and this year is just our sort of contested footy, getting numbers over to the ball and sort of bullying teams around the footy. And then, we just sort of suffocate them when they get the footy.
Suffocate them, I love it.
Defend them well. So, try and play the game in our half. Who's suffocating down there? Yeah, all right.
All right, do you need a water? Okay.
I think, if we can do that, if we can get it on our terms, it should be pretty hard to beat. But you never know. As I said before, it's such an even competition. People are going to be expecting us to win, but they're a pretty good side. They've got some good midfield players, and we'll have to be at our best.
I was listening to some commentary. I don't rarely do it, but I was listening to it the other night, and it was suggested that you came out, you went up against St Kilda. could have gone either way, but it didn't. You guys got up and you played really well, and now you've hit a high, and then you can come down a team that you expected to win against, and you don't. Obviously, we don't want to see that happen anymore. We want to just see the new demons, the demons that come out and say we're here and we're going top 8. We want to finish top 4, all that kind of stuff. So,
I think that is, we have done that in the past, but we've been a really inconsistent team in the past. So, last few years. We've had the ability to play really good footy, but we've also played a lot of really bad footy. So I think that's really what has changed this year. We're very consistent.
I think now that we've had the taste of success as well last year with 11 wins, I feel like we just want to keep striving and determined to keep winning.
Bloody awesome. Well done. Do you like all that? Yeah. There you go. That's it, boys. That game was proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. 7 great locations: South Barang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Knox City, Ozone, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. So if you're in the Gold Coast tomorrow, just pop in and see them. That was pretty cool. That was the tips for round 2. Put your hands together, everyone. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. We're going to move into a little bit of fun. We're going to get all these lovely people that are here this evening involved in what we're about to partake in. We're going to give away some prizes and have a little bit of fun. We're looking for 2 contestants to get up here and play our first segment. Who would like to participate? Sandy's there. Got one? Beautiful. And I'll get you on the right here, sir. What would your name be? Pete. Nice to meet you, Pete. And did you say Michael?
Pete.
Oh.
Likewise.
Oh, sorry. And Charlene. From Neighbours. Well, wonderful. All right. Hang on. Did you get... we need a person... we'll get you back up because I know you barrack for Melbourne. We need 2 people from opposing teams. So we need 1 from Melbourne and 1 from another team. Who else here barracks for another team? That gentleman over there, come on, sir, you've just been nominated. Win. Oh, you've won already, sir.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Scott is from Sydney.
Oh, Sydney. Anybody else? Who wants to participate? You're going to win $120 worth of prizes. No, you barrack for Melbourne, though.
Back out here.
Yeah. No. We have to have a Melbourne club, unfortunately. Who's over there?
Isn't this Melbourne?
Is there one there?
Melbourne club.
Jason, come.
You want to do Hawthorn? All right.
No, he shouldn't even be here.
You know.
No, I'm joking. I agree. No, I'm joking.
All right. For the benefit of this, you're up and about. All right. So we're there. We'll get you 2 boys to move in nice and close. Pretend you like each other. And you 2 gentlemen are going to be playing this segment, which is called Simply the Best.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
All right, we have Jason down here and we have Pete. Put your hands together for these 2 guys. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to have these 2 gentlemen participate in this segment called Simply the Best. I'm going to be asking them 10 random questions about their club. They have to answer those 10 questions. And Christian is going to be keeping score for Jason, and Pete, Jack Watts is going to be keeping score for you. All right?
Come on, Pete.
What's going to happen... yeah, Jack will cheat. He'll help you.
Pete.
Christian, you've got to be a good cheater too, mate. So the way that works, Jason, these 10 questions I'll ask you, please speak as clear and concise and as quick as you can into the microphone. I'll ask the questions. I'll give you a right or a wrong answer, and Christian will turn over the... Have you seen our elaborate score system? Have a look at it. This is a table tennis paddle and numbers off a restaurant table. We have big expense here at That's Good for Footy. Don't worry about that. But we're not worried about what we look like. We want to just make sure we do the right thing. So here we go. Are you ready, Jason? Your first question. How many premierships has your team won?
11.
Incorrect. 13. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
8.
Incorrect. 6. Who is your team's captain?
Blue coach.
Oh, no. Incorrect. Uh-oh. Hand back your membership, my friend. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Not sure.
Pass. Ben McAvoy. How many members does your club currently have? Closest to or within 1,000, I'll give you.
Between about 61.
61,000? No, 70,283 to be exact. How many? Where did your team finish last year on the ladder at the end of the home and away season?
4th.
Incorrect. 3rd. Ooh. How's it going, Christian? You're getting a real workout there, aren't you? Okay. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
What was the question, sorry?
How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
15.
Incorrect. 17. Question 8. Where did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
It was 2015.
Yes.
And we beat Freo.
No. You beat West Coast. Incorrect. Bet you're wishing you put your hand up now.
That's all right.
Number 9. No, we appreciate you getting up. You're a champion. Number 9. How many points did you win that grand final by? Since you don't know who you played, maybe that might not help. See how we go. Between 30 and 50.
42.
I can't just give it to him. 46, sorry, mate. Let's see how we go with your last question. How many coaches over the last 20 years can you name?
Alistair Clarkson, Peter Schwab. Last 20, is it?
Yes.
Alan Joyce.
No. No. Brendan Bolton, Alistair Clarkson, Donald McDonald, Chris Connolly or Peter Schwab. You got 2. But unfortunately, you didn't get any. He did? What's that? We'll give you 1 point. Yay! Put your hands together for Jason. Thanks, Jason. It was a valiant effort, my friend. Valiant effort. Let's move straight over to you, Pete. Let's see how we go here. Your first question starts with how many premierships has your team won?
12.
Correct. All right. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
16.
5. Not that bad.
A lot of good
Here we go. Question 3. Who is your team's captain?
Oh, Jonesy and Viney.
That'll do. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Viney.
Correct. How many members does your club currently have closest to or within 1,000?
37,314.
What was it?
37,314.
You're 36,887, so that'll do. Are you?
No, check the website.
We're 37 now.
I said it's within 1,000, so, you know, you've already knocked it on.
I think you'll find I'm right if you look at the website.
We can stop the quiz now. He's won.
Yeah. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
11th.
Correct. Number 7, how many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
11 again.
No, 10. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
69.
No. 1964 against Collingwood. How many points did you win that game by?
No idea.
4. Name 3 coaches over the last 20 years.
All right.
I've only had 8 in 8 years, so...
The boy's favourite, Neildy. Bailey. Brucey.
Yep. One more.
Oh, Goodwin.
That'll do. You've won. There you go. Put your hands together. Pete, you won. Well done, mate. It's pretty simple. What I'm going to do, Jason, you're a champion, mate. Sorry that you didn't, but there's a bottle of wine. Go and drink it. Just condolences. And for you winning, we've got a nice little prize pack because you are simply the best. You've got a $20 Big Pig, Little Pig voucher, $20 celebrations voucher, $50 pancake parlour voucher, $50 lobster cave, and $20 your jersey. That's not bad. That's a lot of dates. Yeah. And you are simply the best. That's yours, mate. Well done. Thanks, boys. Thanks for playing. That was brilliant. All right, moving right along, boys. We're going to do a quick little you finish this sentence. Are you ready for this? Here we go. I'm going to ask you questions. You boys finish this sentence. You get nice and close
I'll
over
go
here,
the
Christian.
first one. You go the second one.
I like knowing the question. Sorry.
Here we go. What can I say? The top 8 this year is going to be?
Full of red and blue.
That.
Full of
go
blue
with
and
that.
red.
Playing at Adelaide Oval is?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, especially when you're versus Port and they got the what's the song called? I don't know. What it's
Never
called.
Tear Us
Never Tear Us Apart.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Amazing feeling.
Great stadium. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
good.
beautiful to play at.
Excellent. Taking a specky is?
Oh, I've only taken 1 or 2. And
Yeah.
Can't remember them too well.
I can't get off the ground, so
No? Okay. All right. Should a 9-point goal be in home and away games?
no.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Travelling interstate is?
It's just a great boys' trip. Me and
A
Christian
unique
love
experience.
Yeah.
Some maybe not so much, but we just love getting away with the boys.
Beautiful. Excellent. Melbourne supporters are?
They're awesome.
Awesome.
As good as it gets.
Yeah? As good as it gets.
Been through a fair bit with us, so
I was trying
Yeah.
to come up with a good word for them.
I like it.
Like the best word, sorry.
Yeah. A night grand final or a twilight grand final is?
inevitable. Mm-hmm. I think we'll have a night grand final
Jack
pretty
said.
soon.
Yeah.
Inevitable? All right.
No.
We'll go with that. What do you think of the third ruck in the contest rule?
Don't like it. Don't like the rule that they've brought in for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it because we got the best ruckman in the
Yeah,
comp, so
That's a fair point.
helps us a fair bit.
That's a fair point.
We've got to get him on this show, Jack. We've got to get him.
Maxie, yeah.
Yeah, we need him. Duxie keeps ringing me going, get him on the show, Damo. The MCG is? Football.
The Coliseum. It's
Coliseum,
unbelievable.
home of football. Love it. Being an AFL footballer is?
Yeah. Great.
Tiresome and hard work and
Tedious and...
boring.
Yeah, all right, I get the point.
Best job in the world, I think.
Excellent, mate. An AFL coach's job is?
Stressful.
Would never wish that upon anyone.
Good Friday football is?
I'm a bit impartial here. I don't really mind, but
Okay.
I see both sides.
All right.
Yeah. Similar.
Yep, same. Melbourne this year will finish?
First.
He's answered it.
I have nothing to say. Speak to my lawyer. Your Brownlow tip this year is?
Clayton Oliver.
Oh.
I'll say Max Gawn.
Okay, yeah, good. Winning the premiership would be?
The best feeling in the world, I reckon.
Good. Jack?
Yeah, geez.
Undescribable.
I can't actually describe what it would be like.
I hope you get to experience it, my
Yeah,
friend.
it'd be pretty special.
When you see a poster or merchandise of yourself, what do you think?
Christian has a really good look at
I
it.
buy it.
Then he buys it,
No.
takes it home, puts it on his wall.
When you
He's
see
not lying though. That's
Good on you. And you, Jack?
Oh, if it's memorabilia, then I'm used to seeing other things in the media and all the rest of it. So memorabilia is
How
all right.
interesting. All right, pre-season games are? Contentious.
I'm not a huge fan, as you can tell. But look, you need a little run before the year, I guess. But yeah, I don't know if we need 4 weeks or 5 weeks of it. And
Well, they're thinking of reducing it to 2 weeks next year, but, personally, I mean, I even tried to do some pre-season shows because I thought, people would love to get along and get involved and find out what's going to be the season. People are like, whoa, man, chill out. Wait until the season starts. We'll get along then. So, kind of
I
stands
think
to
everyone's
reason,
just pretty... at that stage of the year, you just want to get to the real stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
You've done all the hard work,
Yeah.
and it's more like you're watching those games hoping for no injuries more than how you're actually playing. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, good point. Okay, boys, thank you. Put your hands together for them, please. We've now got a segment that we need 2 contestants up here for, and if they could position themselves down the front. What you two are going to be doing is just standing here and keeping score for the boys on this behalf. So if you'd like to take that, and Charlene, if you'd like to take that. Now, can I ask your name, sir?
James.
James. Nice to meet you, James. If you could turn around and you can do that with Christian as well, if you like. No, don't feel like it? There you go. And what I'll get you to do is if you could both get in a little bit tighter, James, if you could move in, and Charlene, stop flirting with the boys. You're on TV. Well, not quite. You're on camera, though. So what's going to happen here, we've got a little segment, and I might just get you to turn a little bit that way. We're going to let the little gorgeous Sandy step in here.
Hi, Jack.
Sandy.
Hi, Jack.
Oh, tell me she doesn't want this. Jealous, Harry? No. Just checking. All right, this is a segment that we call Playing to Win. We've got James down the front here on the right and Charlene on the left. Put your hands together for him. Thank you. Thanks for participating. You guys are going to win some prizes. The way that this works is these two are going to be keeping score for these two. All right? And the way it's going to work, Sandy's going to spin the wheel. We've got some segments and categories on here. Whatever segment and category comes up, I've got a sheet here. I'm going to ask the boys random questions underneath that segment, and the most right wins. It's pretty simple. All right, you ready to go, boys? Give it a spin, Sand.
Good wheel. Oh, the one thing you'll probably
Movie stars. Movie stars. So we're going to go with you first, Christian, on movie stars. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. I'm not saying.
Now, Charlene, you're going to be keeping score. Every time he gets one right, I'll let you know, and
Just
you can
put
flip
it
it on
as one
over.
already. Just put it as one.
Are you ready, mate? Are you pretty confident about your movies, are you?
Probably not stars, more quotes.
Well, we'll see how we go, because I've got 10 questions for you, and the way this is going to work is they're all about movie stars, and I'm going to name the star from the movie titles. All right? So what you've got to do is tell me who the star is from the movie titles when I give them to you.
Actor's name or the actual...
The actual actor's name, not his character's name. All right. The Green Mile. Apollo 13. Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
Big. Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, my God.
Tick, tick,
That's
tick,
gone, sure.
tick, bang, gone. Tom Hanks. All right, here's your next one. True Lies, Total Recall, Predator, Commando, Kindergarten Cop.
It's before his time.
No, he's gone blank.
Arnie.
I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's the score, Charlene?
0.
None.
1.
Oh, all right. Question 3. Here we go. The movie Expendables, Cliffhanger, Cobra, Over the Top, Clopland, Tango and Cash, Lock Up. Oh. Would I give it to him?
No, he didn't go with it.
If I heard it, would I give it to him?
I told you.
Mate, I said it. He did say Sylvester Stallone. I did hear it at the last second. We'll give you that one. All right. Question 4. Here's the movies. Gravity, Speed, The Proposal, Crash, The Net.
I would have dominated this segment.
Robert De Niro.
No, Sandra Bullock. Bad luck. All right. Question 5. Here we go. We the Millers, Horrible Bosses, Marley and Me, Just Go With It, The Bounty Hunter, Along Came Polly.
She's hot.
Oh,
Looks a bit like Sandra.
Yay! He got it, Jennifer Aniston. Here we go.
Oh, Duxie's calling it out in the crowd.
I didn't call shit.
Duxie, you want to go and sit in the other room?
Cheating, ducks.
Here we go. Here's your next movie. Question 6. The Departed, Good Will Hunting, Born Identity.
Jason Bourne.
Yes, but it is.
Oh, far out. I said his actor's name.
Come on. Tick, tick, tick.
Matt
Put it on.
Damon.
No, can do. No. All right. Question 7. Fury, Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Correct. What's the score now, Charlene?
It's 4, 5.
Is that 1?
3?
3.
I've got more than 3, sure.
No, you haven't. No, he hasn't, has he, everyone? No. All right, next movie, question 8. 3 Kings, Ocean's 13, Out of Sight, Gravity, Dusk Till Dawn, Syriana.
George Clooney.
Oh, got it. Well done. Well done.
I can hear that.
Yes.
I can't hear anything.
Question 9, here it comes. Only 2 more to go. Risky
I
business.
I just heard George. That's all I heard.
You ready?
Just heard his
There's
first
that
name.
many Georges in there.
Hey, guys, we're
George
live.
Washington.
Yeah. Risky business, Jerry Maguire. A Few Good Men, Collateral,
No,
Rain Man.
That's past my time. No.
All right. Mission Impossible, Top Gun, Jack Reacher.
Oh,
It's like you. He looks like you.
Oh,
Tom
my
Cruise.
Goodness.
Wow.
For someone that knows movie quotes like no one else.
See what happens, Harry, when the lights go on? Freeze, mate.
I hope my questions are this easy.
I don't know the actor's name, but like I'll know the title of the jet that he
Okay. We believe him. Yeah. All right, question 10. Here we go, mate. Your last one. Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Dirty Harry, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Gran Torino, Pale Rider, Sudden Impact, In the Line of Fire, Every Which Way But
I know
Loose,
he's the old guy.
True Crime. I know he's the old guy.
I just don't know his name. See,
How we going?
I could quote Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood.
Yay! Charlene, what do you finish up with? 5! Oh.
That was deplorable. I apologise.
It's all right, mate. That's what you get when you get on the big stage, isn't it? All right, here we go. Spin the wheel, Sam. Let's see how we go for Jack. Ladder winners. Ladder winners. Ladder winners. Ladder winners. Yeah, we can do this. We'll see how we go. I'll tell you what, James, you can help Jack with this if it gets a little bit hard. No, all right, you can't.
I would have got 10.
Who finished top of the ladder at the end of the home and away season?
Oh, I'm the worst person to ask here.
Oh, come on. You should know this. Come on.
I'm not like a footy head like you're
All right,
a movie nerd.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
Right, I'll give it a go. Top of the ladder last year
No, I'll ask him. You ready? I'm going to ask you who finished top of the ladder at the end of the home and away season in this year. All right? Here's your first year, 2010. It's not that hard. It'll be all right. Yes. In 2008.
Geelong.
Correct. In 2005.
Sydney or West Coast? West Coast.
Adelaide.
Really?
Not bad.
Oh,
Keep
that's
going.
Bernie.
Hang on, James can't help.
No, he's not. And he
You
didn't.
told me the wrong answer, mate.
Yeah. When he gives the wrong answer, he's not helping. No. Here we go. Question 4. In 2003, who finished on top of the ladder?
Port Adelaide.
Yes. Well done. What's the score, James? And what did Charlene? What did Christian finish up with? 5. It's getting down to the wire. Question 5. 2004. Who finished on top of the ladder? Think about it. 2003. 2004.
Port Adelaide again.
Correct. Well done. That's it. Question 5. Now, question 6. Who finished on top of the ladder in 2015?
Say Hawthorn.
No, Freo. In 2014, who finished on top of the ladder?
Hawthorn.
Sydney. In 2008, excuse me. Question 8. Who finished on top of the ladder in 2011?
Hawthorn.
Oh, I nearly thought you was going to say Collingwood, but you didn't. You said Hawthorn and you were wrong. Question 9. Who finished on top of the ladder in 2012?
Hawthorn.
Yay! Finally! If you keep saying Hawthorn, you'll get it, mate. That's beautiful. All right, here's your last one. What's the score check, please? This is for the win. Oh, mate. In 2000, this is question 10.
1928.
No.
Who finished?
Yeah. In 1997, who finished on top of the ladder?
Wow. 97. Adelaide won the flag. I'm going to say... They beat St Kilda. Adelaide St Kilda. St Kilda.
Yes! We are the champions. Well done. Yeah, how good's that? That was good, wasn't it? I was going, oh, it's all right, it's okay. No, that was bloody good because Jack won. That means that Say My Name goes to you, James. You win all those vouchers. That's yours. Thank you, mate. Thanks for participating. Well done. Charlene, guess what? I got nothing for you. But it doesn't matter. I'll give you something at the end of the show, all right? So I'll look after you. Thanks for participating. Well done. That was bloody awesome. Well done, Jack. Love it. Woo-wee. That wasn't too bad at all. What we're going to do now, we need 2 contestants. We'd like them to be from opposing teams. All you got to do is come up here and you have a little bit of fun. And the boys are going to keep score. And you'll have... Yep, beautiful. If we can get them from opposing teams, that would help. Is that who do you barrack for? No, you're in Melbourne as well.
There's no more.
We need 2 from different clubs.
You can fake.
You can fake it, but there has to be a Melbourne club as well. Yeah, who would you like to go for? St Kilda, Jack. Oh. All right, come on up then. Like it. Fantastic. So we've got Jack on the left, and your lovely name, madam? Geraldine.
How you going?
Nice to meet you. Geraldine. All right. Jack and Geraldine. Jack and Geraldine went up the hill to... No, that's another one. All right. What we're going to do here is these boys are going to be keeping score for you 2. And we're going to introduce the segment and then I'll explain it. This segment is called Say My Name. And what we've done is Jack's been gracious enough to actually support another team tonight, and we're going to ask him a series of questions. Jack, you're going to be going first. Christian's going to be keeping score for you. The way that this works, mate, I'm going to read out the Christian name of the player. You've got to give me their surname. In 45 seconds, there's going to be a clock going. You've got to get as many of those questions as I ask you right in order for us to establish who the winner's going to be. And you'll get to play for the vouchers. Are we clear in understanding it? Face that way and come in a little bit closer, you two, just so that's it. Pretend you like each other as well. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out the Christian name and I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can and just keep the microphone underneath your chin, give me clear and concise answers and we'll go from there. All right, our first question to you is St Kilda, and it is, you just have to give me their Christian name. I'll be reading out their surname. I might have said it the other way around. I'll be reading their surname, you give me their Christian name. All right? I do apologise. So, number 1, here we go. Hickey. Pass?
Pass.
Tom. Carlisle. Shh. Hey? Jake, correct. Stephen.
Jack.
Correct. Gresham.
Jake.
Jade, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. All right, correct. Savage.
No.
No, just pass if you don't get it. Ross.
Jack.
No. Seb. Dunstan.
Dunstan, was it?
Yes.
Ian.
No. Luke. Akers.
Sam.
No. Blake. Steele.
Jack.
Correct. You finally got a Jack out. Freeman.
John.
No, you should have said Jack again. 3. Well, that's not bad. You can put your hands together for him. He doesn't really barrack for him. He only did that for the purpose of the segment. So I appreciate you getting up and having a go, Jack, and we'll reward you for that. I'll give you a bottle of water or something. Are you ready, Geraldine?
I am.
We're going to be doing the same thing. I'll be asking the surname. You give me the Christian name. Jack will be keeping score here for you. He's been working out. He's ready to turn this paddle over so quick it'll be lightning. Are you ready to go?
I am.
Here we go. Our first one, Hogan.
Jesse.
Correct. Jones.
Nathan.
Correct. Slalom.
Christian.
Correct. Watts.
Jack.
Correct. Petraka.
Christian.
Correct. Lewis.
Jordan.
Correct. Viney.
Jack.
Correct. Trengove.
Jack.
Correct. Brayshaw.
Angus.
Correct. Gorn.
Max.
Correct. Tyson.
Dom.
Correct. Oliver.
Clayton.
Correct. Hibbard.
Michael.
Correct. Stretch.
Starts with S and I've gone blank.
Pass. Kent.
Dean.
Correct. Frost.
Oh, Sam.
Correct. Melsham.
Jake.
Correct. Hannon?
Sorry.
Hannon?
Mitch.
Correct. Garland?
C.
How'd you go, Jake?
Do we give it a Colin or?
No, because she won by a lot anyway. 17. Well done, Geraldine.
Thank you.
Not bad at all. That was pretty awesome. Geraldine, for playing to win, that's yours. $120 worth of vouchers in there. Please enjoy that. Thank you very much for participating. Jack, I'll look after you with a prize. You know, there's some water. Fantastic. Thank you guys for participating. Good to have you part of it. That was pretty cool. Just a reminder, the prize pack's $20 Big Pig, Little Pig voucher. That's a American barbecue cantina down in Moorabbin. We're doing a St Kilda show there in a few weeks. If you get the chance, go down there. Well, if you win a voucher, you'll go down there anyway. $20 celebrations voucher, $50 pancake, $50 lobster cave, and $20 Your Jersey. Your Jersey, that's a good little prize too. We'll look after you with that a little bit later on. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the That's Good for Footy panel shows. Have you had a good time? We have our lovely... Could you please stand up for us? Have a look at that awesome, ugly shirt. That's the Melbourne shirt. We've got a sponsor on board this year. The name of the company is called Your Jersey, and they'll do footy tops with your name and your number, whatever you want on them. They'll also do personalised shirts. So that shirt that is actually being beautifully modelled can be in... You know, you can have your personalised name and everything put on it. So they're a great little company. They're looking after us this year with giving away those prizes. We'll get a photo with you and the two boys, if that's all right with you guys, and we'll post it later on. So all I want to do now is I just want to sign off by saying we've got some upcoming shows. On April the 5th, we're back here. We're going to be doing the Essendon show with Azario Fantasia and David Zaharakis live here from the Caulfield RSL for St George's Road in Elstonwick. On April the 12th, we've got Hawthorn's Luke Bruce and Isaac Smith. That's for you. Yes, thank you very much, Jill. Live from the Richmond Bowling Club. That's down in Glenelg Street in Richmond, so you've got to do a little bit of a hike, but you'll be right. Collingwood's Jamie Elliott and Essendon's Dyson Heppel. They're doing the Anzac Day show. That's coming to you live from the Village Green Hotel on the corner of Springvale Road and Ferntree Gully Roads in Mulgrave. That show is free to attend. I put it on sale yesterday. We sold 180 tickets in like no time. So everyone wants to get along and see that. So if you want to, get onto the page. All you got to do is go to the That's Good for Footy page to do it. On April the 26th, we're going down to Moorabbin. New venue, live from Big Pig, Little Pig. You've got to like the name of that, don't you? 35 Ebden Street in Moorabbin. We've got St Kilda's David Armitage and Lee Montagna on the show. We put that show only up 2 days ago and we've sold half of it out already. So... we want that kind of support when we do Melbourne shows. So if you guys had a good time tonight, tell as many people as you can and get along next time, because we're going to work pretty bloody hard to get Max Gawn on the show. Although, we're freaking love to have these two as well. So to attend any of these shows, log on to that'sgoodforfooty.com.au/tickets or click on the Facebook post within the link in order to get your tickets. We bring you these shows live every Wednesday night from venues all across Melbourne. If you would like to attend any of these shows, all you've got to do is go to either the website or get onto the Facebook page. We do it all there. If you'd like to follow us, it's pretty bloody simple. Go to Facebook and then just like That's Good Footy. Go and like the page. Have you all done that tonight? If you haven't before, please do. You've been watching That's Good for Footy panel shows Melbourne night. A big thank you to Sam, Ben and Sandy. Thanks, guys, for everything you did tonight. Great to have you on board. Thanks, Sandy, for looking after everybody. Say hi to Ben now. He's filming this right now. You're a champion, my friend. Remember, you've been watching the That's Good Footy show. We hope you have, that you come along to a show real soon. Please put your hands together for these two. Oh, man, loved it. Christian Petrarca and Jack Watts. Jack, thanks for coming back again, mate. I really do. You know, you're a top mate, and I'm really pleased that you got to experience it for the first time. Now you've done it, I reckon he'll be back too. All right, so thanks for welcoming them both along tonight. It was really great to have them here and to have you here. My name is Damien. Thank you and good night. Cheers, everyone.